Okay, so we're back at the range here today, shooting the Tikka T3 2506. I've loaded up some 110 grain Nosler Accubonds, and we'll just see. I've got a few loads to test here, from 48.5 grains of 2209 powder right through to 50 grains. So we'll start with a couple of barrel warmers, and then we'll get into it and see how we go. Give me a bit of time to get back to the gun and put a few down range. Then I'll let the barrel cool down and we'll carry on. Let's see how we go. Well, that was pretty good. They were my ciders, my barrel warmers. They were 85 grain ballistic tips. And these are the new Accubonds. I did pull that one a little bit as soon as I pulled the trigger. But yeah, that loading was grouping alright. We'll let the barrel cool down and we'll carry on with the 59 grains. Okay, we'll go back to the gun and try these 59 grains of powder with the 110 Accubonds. Yeah, it's only a half a grain increment of powder and the groups are starting to open up a bit. So we've got another couple of loadings here, 49.5 and 50. We'll just see how they go. Okay, 49.5 grains. It looks like they're opening up a little bit more now, the hotter the load gets. I did notice there's an ejector swipe on the case head of this load, so it's starting to show signs of pressure. I've got another 3 loads of 50 grains there. They're right up with the pressure, so we'll give them a go. I'll let the barrel cool down for 10 minutes and then I'll have a crack at the 50s. But I think the 48.5 is the way to go here. That's the best group so far. It looks like they're opening up a little bit more now, the hotter the load gets. I did notice there's an ejector swipe on the case head of this load, so it's starting to show signs of pressure. I've got another 3 loads of 50 grains there. They're right up with the pressure, so we'll give them a go. I'll let the barrel cool down for 10 minutes and then I'll have a crack at the 50s. But I think the 48.5 is the way to go here. That's the best group so far. Yeah, well, it seems the hotter the load, the group's starting to open up. So quite obviously, I'll just zoom out here, zoom back into the 48 grain load, 48.5. That's the go-to load with the Nosler Accubonds. There's 3 shots there nearly touching, so we'll stick with the 48.5 grain load with the 110 Accubonds. Hotter the load, the spread opens up, the groupings open up. So, and I did get a bit of a pressure on a case with an ejection swipe on the case head on the 49.5, so we'll stick to this one. That'll be the go-to load for the 110 Accubonds. You don't know until you try these things, so that's worked out pretty good. I'll just show you my range. I'll zoom out to normal. I'll turn around. This is my shooting range. This is actually an old rifle range that I used to shoot big bore on. You can see how overgrown it is now. This is 30 years ago I used to shoot here. That zoomed right, ooh, shaky, right in. We're at 100 metres here. And that's where that's the old shooting mound. That's actually the 200 metre mound there. I'll just swing around and right up there, zoom out so I can know where I am. As I say, we're at 100. The gun's at the 200 metre mound, and that's the old target pit up there. So I'm shooting into a good background, straight into the old mound. It's a shame the rifle range has gone this way, but that's progress, I suppose. Okay, that concludes my shooting range episode today. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.